Hello and welcome to Jake Pearce's vlog dedicated to Generation C. Who the hell are Generation C? They are digital natives. They are people who love connecting digitally. First generation in history that is ageless, and they love a sense of control that the internet gives. Now this vlog is all about digital influence, and in order to understand digital influence we have to understand the ecosystem, and in order to understand the ecosystem we have to understand who lives in the ecosystem. So we need to understand the difference between connectors and conductors. It's a key difference and massively impacts on practical aspects of how we influence Generation C. So let's look at that. We've got a little cheat sheet here. Connectors, conductors. Connectors. The key thing about them is they are hooked up in multiple spheres of influence. Multiple spheres of influence. They're the type of people who are at the rugby club, love cooking, know people in the cooking world, have had careers in several spheres. They touch so many different types of people. The flip side of that are conductors. And conductors touch lots and lots and lots of people, but only around one particular subject or sphere of influence. This is a key difference. The key difference is because conductors have a lot more regular contact and in much more influential on a day-to-day basis, whereas connectors will day-to-day, not day-to-day, but more frequent basis, whereas connectors tend to have rare contact directly, and they tend to be people who are more about thought leadership rather than day-to-day behaviour. So there is a key difference between them. And the last difference is there's a sense in which conductors are less visible. They're not necessarily people who are gregarious. They're not necessarily people who are kind of out there. Whereas connectors, by their very nature, tend to be running around. Now, let's just look at an example. Our IT guy, he's absolutely amazing. He's extraordinary. He has a huge base of clients, and he works across this base of clients, and he has huge influence in and around IT. But is he a connector? No. Has he written books? No. Is he kind of famous in any way particularly? No, he's not. By contrast, a very good friend of mine called Abe is just one of these amazing characters who is in every sphere of influence. No, he's done drama, he's in advertising, etc., etc. So what we need to do is learn to map conductors and connectors. There are different types of them, and that is what we'll do next week. Thank you for coming to the C vlog.